Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or if you're new here, welcome. It's always a pleasure to meet somebody new. Today I have a new genre makers for you. What does this say here, people ask? Well, this is a series where I talk about games that either helped make or redefine a genre as we know it. You see, sometimes a game comes along that just changes how we perceive games, or that particular genre. It either redefines the approach to that type of game, or it spins off until we have an all-new type of game. Instead, today it's another standout exception that proves this, because today we're going to talk about a puzzle game simply known as Portal. We'll talk about how it started, its gameplay, and how it was received. So if you guys have a moment, grab a snack and hang out a while as we dig into Portal. Now, Portal was a game by Valve. Well, sort of. You see, I, like many of you, saw this as just a Valve project done internally as one of their last great releases of recent years. However, the game didn't really start this way. It actually started out as something else. A game called Neurobacular Drop. Trust me, it sounds as weird to read as it does to say. Now, this game was actually developed in 2005 by a company called Nuclear Monkey Software. Okay, I have to stop for a minute because we all have to appreciate the company name Nuclear Monkey Software. It's amazing. Heck, I even like the logo, and is that monkey flinging poo just perfect? Now, this was a young company, and by young, I mean this was a name of a group of kids making their senior game project that they had come up with. The idea was both simple and pretty revolutionary. You see, Neurobacular Drop, I'm never going to get that right. Seriously, I see why this name was changed. It's an odd name. Anyway, this is a 3D perspective game much like Doom and Quake. However, unlike those games, this one you didn't really use a conventional game or weapons, you used portals. What's funny about this particular design is the portals looked more like, well, mirrors of a sort? It was more of a large face with flaming eyes, one orange and one blue. These two were connected so that you could step through one and appear in another. You'll also notice it's more of a fantasy setting. In this game, Princess No Knees, and no, I'm not kidding, she was named such because she can't jump. She gets captured by a demon and is imprisoned, where she learns that her prison is actually a sentient elemental creature named Wally. Now, Wally agrees to help her in navigating her way to the demon that's imprisoning her so that they can team up and defeat him. I mean, it's kind of a cool idea, and when they showed it at DigiPen's annual career fair, Robin Walker, one of the developers of Valve, thought so too. So he reached out offering to get them an opportunity to show the game off at Valve's headquarters. Soon as Gabe Newell saw the game, he immediately offered them all jobs to develop the game further. This led to a series of changes in the game to make it what we see today. First, No Knees was changed to Shell, who never speaks in the game, and then the theme was changed to a more sci-fi theme and tied into the Half-Life universe. This was in part to limit the need to develop new assets for the game, and would allow them to use existing assets from the Half-Life 2 engine to build the game. Mark Laidlaw, who wrote the Half-Life series, kinda disagreed with this decision, thinking that it made both universes smaller as a result, but in order to get the title done within budget and time constraints they really had little say in the matter. The demon aspect was obviously dropped because of the new sci-fi twist the game took, and this changed the existing look of the portals to a gun that could fire two different ones, one with a left click and one with a right, applying similar restrictions to the ability that were in the previous title. On top of this, GLaDOS was introduced as a polite but twisted AI that would drive the player through the story, and honestly, be a large part of why the game was so well received, at least in my opinion. The gaming public took to the finished game, starting out slow, but word of mouth spread, and spread fast. First-person gamers and puzzle gamers alike were taking to the game. It came in like a breath of fresh air, with fast platforming and puzzles that required not only thought, but platforming and precise aim as well. Nothing else felt quite like it, and nothing past it has as well. The story, gameplay, and precision design enraptured audiences, leading to a sequel that was arguably better than the first game, and came with a multiplayer aspect that was missing from the original, allowing players to engage in and experience together by collaborating and sometimes arguing their way through solutions. They even expanded the lore and abilities in the world itself. However, what do you guys think of this one? Were any of you fans of the series? Which one of them is your favorite? Do you wish that there were more in the series or spin-off games that would explore this part of the Half-Life universe more? Let me know in the comments. While you're there, if you don't mind, please leave this video a like. Also, if you see more of my content you like, consider following the channel. That helps me out a ton. Till we meet again though, thank you so much for stopping by, and until we meet again, happy gaming.